Bienvenido, welcome. I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. You know, I'm always super excited to hang out with you guys and do some doodles. I mean, earlier today, I actually finished up doing my Splatoon. You know, if you're interested in the gaming stuff, I do gaming earlier in the day. But now, you know, for my afternoons, we're gonna hang out and do some doodles. How are you guys doing? You know, and for anyone who doesn't know, I like to see 3 emojis describing how your day has been, maybe something you're really excited about. You know, I'd love to see those. Like I said, today I had a pretty chill day. Oh, actually, I just realized I forgot something. And hello, Warden, welcome in. I see you are first. You're the first, and then a person also came in. They said they were feeling sleepy, but it's okay. That is not a big deal. I'm not gonna obligate you guys to hang out with me. I mean, with or without you guys, I'd still be here. I'd still be hanging out, talking. Just because, like I said, I do have friends who watch my streams usually later when they have time. They don't watch it like live, but a lot of times they will watch it. Sometimes they do watch it live, which is nice. I've seen them poke in a little bit. Like sometimes they're always lurking though. They never actually actively participate in the streams. Let's see Warden with the kind of like disappointed face, playing the saxophone at school. Oh, you know how to play the saxophone. Very cool. That is actually probably, what is that? Like top 3 instruments for me. Yeah, because I like, let me think. Wait, no, I mean, oh no, you weren't playing the saxophone? I thought you did. I thought you played the sax. I mean, that's cool if you, like, the morning was boring, but why a saxophone? Hello, Mr. Ghost. Welcome in. We're just going to continue doing some doodles. Let's see. Then goes to, then, where? What was that? I don't know what a where is. I'm so lost, Warden. With the saxophone is where I'm like kind of lost. What about you, Mr. Ghost? Then go to music school. Ah, music school. You're mega super sleepy. I mean, hey, if you're tired, you know, you can rest. I was looking at your, what's it called? The gems, right? You're talking about that? I did see your gems. I saw them. Did I comment? No, I didn't comment on them. Oh, because you posted on yours. That's why I was like, but I saw this stuff. I was reading it earlier. Yeah, let me put some likes on this stuff. Hold up. Because we haven't started yet. You know, we're just hanging out. But I did see them briefly. I was like, oh, cool. I was like, Mr. Ghost is posting some stuff. I'll check those later. That was literally my thought process. Well, I was like, oh, I'll check those later. But I see that you were doing all the gems, which is cool. I do like that you're doing all the gems. You know what you should do? You should do like some shorts. I mean, maybe you're not there yet, but it'd be cool if you did some shorts with the gems, kind of like maybe like a 3D model or something of the gems, like rotating while you're talking. That'd be kind of cool. I think that'd be like really nice. At least visually. Visually, it'll be really nice to do. All right, I think, let me check. Yes, okay, we're all good. It is in here. Then Warden, then go like competition, but not thing with clarinet. There are no clarinet emojis, so I use saxophone. Ah, okay. You have a drawing for me? Ooh, very nice. I'd love to see it. Please share in the Discord. All right, let's jump in, continue working on this guy. Or this thing, right? What is it? It was like what is it? Vortex, right? That's the guy's name, if I remember. Vortexer. That's what it is. I was like, I know it's like Vortex. It's Vortexer. But he's like a cool character. It's like a fun character. I think it looks cool. At least the animations running around and stuff. I think it looked cool. You see, Mr. Ghost, I work on the pixel. Ooh, but yeah, that's cool. Where are you gonna post it? You gonna post it on the Discord or in your section or what? Because I'd love to check it out. Here, let's continue. Where was I? Oh yes, we were doing the lines. Because we did like the sketchy one. Warden, I almost completely forgot my favorite GD level. I was talking about earlier, 80% complete is kind of hard for me because I'm kind of bad on GD. Really? That's funny. I did download, I haven't tried it though, Warden. I have not had the time to test it out. Okay, let's see. Which one is it? This one. I'm gonna make that one lighter just because I want it a little lighter. There we go. Yeah, I'm like looking at it. Let's actually start going into the hand. Yeah, like let me like to do like a double check if I like everything here. Now, see, I'm already looking at stuff. I mean, we'll go over. I'm not gonna worry about it yet. We'll go over and like fix up some stuff just because I'm looking at some stuff so I'm not like super happy with. And today I'm actually okay with drawing a bit. We might even like be able to finish it today. Being like, to be honest, we'll see. Just because I have maybe a little more time than I usually do. Usually I have like about an hour. But today I have a little bit more time. You know, to have a little bit more time to do this work on some doodles. Mr. Ghost, it's a picture with the HCPT. I sent it. Oh, okay. Oh, so you sent it to me directly. Oh, what is that? That's interesting. That isn't interesting. The download. Wait. Downloads the song and play it. Oh, interesting. Warden, oh, when you try, it's completely the first level. Then go to the menu, then click on the third button from the left in the gauntlet and scroll right into it and you'll see Space Gauntlet. Click on it, watch ad then. Oh, is it, wait, is it, Warden, does it have one of those games you have to like, it has like a bunch of ads? Oh, that's Nikki's Tool, interesting. But like, is it, hopefully it's not one of those games. I am not a fan of games with a bunch of ads. Like those bother me like crazy. Like one thing if the ad is integrated into the game, totally okay with that. You know what I'm saying? It's a light version, so it has ads. Oh, okay. I mean, if I like it, then I might get to the actual version. You know? That's if, hopefully I like it. If I do, then I'll get it. I haven't like decided either what games are gonna be for next week, for Monday. Yeah, I know, like the ads are pretty nice. You're working on a pixel art version? Nice. That's gonna be really cool. Like it's funny because you're like, oh, you work in marketing, so you know about ads. Yeah, I know about ads. Doesn't mean I like them. I don't like how they're used. I think ads should be placed differently. I have my own opinions on ads. A lot of times they're very intrusive in games. They like ruin the gameplay. I think if you're gonna put an ad in a game, it should be integrated into the game in a way where it doesn't ruin the experience. You know what I'm talking about? I think there's ways to do it where it would still be okay. Like I saw, there was a game I remember they had Mercedes-Benz. It was like a racing games. And it actually had, I was like, oh, sponsored by Mercedes-Benz. But it worked the way they did it. Where it was, I think it was like in the beginning of the race, you know, where it's like kind of the turnaround. And they did it as if it was like an actual race on like TV. I'm like, hey, I like that. And it didn't intrude upon the game. And I was like, that's really good. More stuff like that I want to see in games. If you're going to put ads, put it in a way that doesn't ruin my experience. Mr. Ghost, I make 2D art and then make them pixelated. Oh, Warden, by the way, you know that people making Curse. Who? I have no clue who that is. I don't know who David Bazooki is. Never, this does not sound even a little familiar. You know, like that name. Do you know that one, owner of Roblox? Oh, well, I don't follow Roblox, Warden. I've told you. I don't play Roblox. So I know nothing about Roblox. you know? So yeah, I don't know. Mr. Ghost, or games that have them more money for like, yeah, I know. I'm like looking at this. Yeah, that's something like that. It would be alongside because he's laying on it, so it makes sense. That's it. I guess that's like, it's a little weird that people do that stuff, to be honest, Warden. I'm very like anti like negative stuff to people. Like, okay, I get it. If you don't like the guy, whatever. But I wouldn't go into like trying to do like what is like witchcraft to the dude. It's very weird. You know, it's like, come on. You don't like the guy, just forget it. Don't play his games or whatever, but don't go like doing witchcraft on the dude. I mean, I heard like a lot of people are not happy about it. I mean, it's his business, I guess, if he wants to do those things. Little weird, not gonna lie, if that's like his choices for the game. Right? Doesn't sound like a lot of people are happy about it though. Something like that, I feel like. You don't know? Yeah, I was like, that's not like, it is his game, I guess. If that's what he wants to do. Just seems like if people are not happy, then people are gonna leave. Mr. Ghost face of the day, Russians. We tip this, wait. Huh? You lost me there with the Russian thing. Warden, I like Terraria more than Roblox. Nice. Hello, Greninja. Welcome in. We're doing some doodles because better. Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't tried either. I don't know which game is like better. I tried Roblox once and I was like, yeah, this is not for me. It's not for me. You know, like I was like, that ain't my game. Nice, Greninja. I'm glad you like it. Eventually, I am planning on splitting up the channel. I am planning on switching up the gaming onto Oni Boi XD, and then Delirium Plus is going to be more design based. And then eventually, I would actually like to just split it up again to an art channel. You know. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I eventually want to split them up more. Like Delirium Plus is going to be for my game and more like design based videos and streams. And then like the art, like I'll have it split up for gaming, for art, and for design. Mr. Ghost, sorry, I had something in my clip. Oh, okay, yeah, no worries. I get you. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I was like, that was like I was struggling there. No worries, Mr. Ghost. I get you. Sometimes I get those. I have like those random notes I have. Like what was it? It was like not that long ago. I feel like I did something similar. I accidentally like sent like a note. It was on a Discord, not on my Discord, but like a different Discord. I ended up sending a note, and then someone was like, "Huh?" And I was like, "Oh, my bad." Warden, guess 4 things. Well, I mean, I don't know. I imagine this face scanning thing. I've heard of that one. Probably weird people. I've heard there's a lot of weird people who play that. You know? Why is it's like not. This is not smooth. Hello, Edit. Welcome in. I can stream Roblox today. Why not? Oh, I know. You said you weren't feeling very good, right? You haven't been feeling up to it, which is good. Like it's. You also have to understand, you know, if you're not feeling. Oh, your Wi-Fi. Oh, wait. How are you watching right now? Warden, first thing, they allow dating. Second thing, it's unsafe. Third thing, weird avatars. Fourth thing, toxic and hackers. Oh. And edit, sorry I haven't joined the streams in a long. I mean, that's not a big deal, edit. You know, like if you're busy doing stuff, you're busy doing stuff. It's nice when you guys hang out with me. I love it. You know, I definitely appreciate it, but it's not like obligated. Because like I also have to understand that people are always busy. People are doing stuff all the time. You know, this is like a fun extra thing. You watch a stream because you enjoy it. You're like, you know, I have some time. I'm gonna hang out and watch some streams. Nice, let's go. 200, nice. I'm at 700. We're on our way to 1,000. Ah, thank you so much, 11. You're so kind. Are you an artist too? Yeah, that's fine. Not gonna stress about that. And then let's add a little line. Yeah, that's okay. Yep. No. Yeah, I'm like looking at it. Yeah, okay. That's about right. That's what it... Ah, thank you. Yeah. Good for you, bro. You just... Oh, you're very kind. Thank you. I know. I mean, like, so hopefully very soon. I think I will pretty soon. Because we're like 7 something. When I started streaming, I only had like 100. You know, and I started streaming. It hasn't been that long. And like I don't stream that long either. If I streamed a lot more, it'll probably be a little better. Mr. Ghost, can't wait to see the 1K stream. I know you'll see my face. I mean, you've seen my face, but you'll see my face live. So it'd be a little different. No, have a wonderful day at it. Good luck on your homework. Yeah, I do hear that. Well, it's because YouTube starts to, what's it called? Categorize you. Apparently when you get to 100K, right? When you get to 100K, that is when an actual person will look at your YouTube channel. Like somebody who works at YouTube will look at your channel and like, oh, okay. And then they'll actually put like categories. Your head's hurting. Oh man, like I recommend resting. Either way, it's late for you. So you should probably sleep. Don't you have school tomorrow too? Yeah, I definitely recommend just go to bed, relax. You know, you said you wanted to stream, but you weren't able to. I know you were on earlier, right? I saw you in my stream. And you have no obligations. Warden, you got a silver plate at 100K. True, you do. I mean, you have to buy it. You know that, right, Warden? You have to purchase that. They don't give it to you. You get the option to buy it. You know? It's not like a gift. That would be nice if they gave it to you. Yeah, you have to buy it. Yeah, let's see. 1:36 a.m. Yeah. I mean, I imagine it was late for you. But yeah, you have to buy the play button. It just gives you the option. It was like, oh, would you like to buy the play button? I'm like, yeah, sure. I don't think it's expensive. No, no, Mr. Ghost. That is not free. That is really funny. No, it's not free. You have to pay for it. It's not expensive, if I remember. It's how much is it? I don't remember, but it's not a lot. If I remember, it's something like $50. What is it? Actually, now you've made me curious. My dream, yeah. No, you'll get there. Let me see how much. How much for a play button? Let's see. It is $150. You know, when you get to 100K, it is $150 for the silver one. When you get to the 1 million, it's $450 to buy one. Then the diamond one, which is a 10 mil, that one is a $3,000. That is a lot, actually. That is like a lot of money to spend on a little plaque. I mean, I get it. If you have 10 million subs, $3,000, I guess it's okay. You know? No, you still need a long ways. You need the 10K subs. Or 100K. Yeah, when that one I wouldn't mind getting. You know, I mean, when I get to 100K, yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy the silver. It's 150. That's not like terrible. The $450, that's kind of expensive for just like a little frame. You're gonna make your own. I mean, I think they do sell some online. You could probably get one for like 20 bucks. I'm not joking. That's my guess. You could probably get one for like 20 bucks if you got like a whatever one. Okay, let's see. Actually, let's turn it on and off. I feel like we could do better. Something like that. Let's do. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then let's jump that down. Or yeah, we're gonna outline it all, make it look a little better. No fakes. I mean, yeah, I'm saying you can make your own. You know, that'd be neat. Just make your own. That'd be kind of hilarious, though. You're like, yeah, here I am with my fake plaque. People are like, how'd you get a plaque that says, like, what do you get, like 5,000? No, 3,000 something. I don't remember. How many subs do you have right now? You have like 5,000 or close to it. I mean, you have more than me, for sure. I know that. What was the deal actually? But I guess no. Actually, you're leaving. Just it's fine. I was actually going to ask you about that person who sent the message. You're 2K. Okay, you're almost at 3K. I was going to ask you about that person who sent the message about their mom. I was going to ask what's the deal with them, but no. If you're feeling tired, go to bed, Mr. Ghost. You know? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I feel like that looks fine. I can say a little bit longer. You could say a little longer. I mean, if you're feeling up to it, it's up to you. You know, if you're feeling good, then you could say. Obviously, I'm not gonna kick you out, but I'm just saying if you're feeling tired or whatnot, you know, you should probably go if you're feeling tired. But I do like it when you're around. It is nice to chat with you. Yeah, okay, there we go. He wanted to get your help. Oh, like, but what is specifically though? Is this like talking about like a advertising advice or what? You know? Like I noticed he does like he has like you said he's making a game too. That's cool. What's his game? Like a horror game like yours, or like yours was your old one? There we go. No, I don't like that. There we go. Warden with the planets and like some cubes. You got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, no worries, Warden. I mean, if you're not into it, you could just like. You can go to another stream if you're more into something else that's a little more action-y or something. Because a lot of times it does seem like you're not into the chill streams. You're into the more like craziness. Let's see. I told him before I met you, I had 55 subs. And after that, you gave me some tips and now I'm at 2. Yeah. I mean, I know what you mean. Because like, it is one of those things. It does like a lot of stuff going on. To like really get this going as like a business, you need a lot of things, you know, and like you need to have like a little more focus. That's like where now I'm like starting to split off my stuff, if you haven't noticed, because right now YouTube has no clue what to do with me. They look at my channel, they're like, I have no clue. Does he play games? Does he draw? Does he talk about design? They have no clue. So I'm like leaning more into the design stuff lately. I'm like making more design stuff. Let's see, what's Warden? It's supposed to be the moon woke up. Oh, He doesn't understand how I have more subs than you. I mean, you're doing really well though with your channel. You know, you're doing great. I think you're doing. No, I think you're doing great, and you have a niche. You know, you're locked in. You're a gaming channel, and you do a lot of scary games. That's fair. Art relates. Art related. Yeah, Toasty. Hello, bro. I draw, and then I use AI to finish the coloring. I am cheating. Well, I wouldn't. I'm not a big fan of AI, just because it's not. You're not actually making art then. You know, that's if you're going for art, you're not making art. You know what I mean? Like if you're drawing it, yeah, you're drawing it, that's fine. But the AI part, it's just it's image generation. You're making an image, you're not making art. If that's what your whole thing is, you're like, oh, I'm an artist, not really. You're making the art, but then you're putting it through a filter. If you know what I mean. It really depends how you feel about it. You know, like it's not, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of using AI for image generation, just because like I'd rather just do it myself and just draw it, you know? Speaking of art, I'm in the making of a comic about my OC. Ooh, very nice, Greninja. I don't like AI at all. It's not really art, it's generated. Well, I mean, yeah, it's image generation. Hello, Atlas, welcome in. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think now like we could actually start doing some line work, right? You're out of here. No worries. Hi and bye. But like, let's see. Like this. But like I said, I know some people are more into AI. They're like, oh, I think AI is a good assistant tool. You know what I mean? But if you're not actually making art with AI. AI doesn't make art. It doesn't. It just like, it really doesn't. Mr. Ghost, he was a director, and he asked me to put in a word about him to you. Oh, he has a director. Oh, he has a director. Very cool. Actually, let me make this smaller, just so I could do this. Okay, that's actually like about exactly what I want, like size-wise. Right? I'm like looking at it. No, actually. See, it's funny because like you think I like this, but I don't. Like I do and I don't like using the straight edge or the straight lines. Mr. Ghost, and he thought I was making money from YouTube. Now you haven't yet, right? Because you have enough subs that you could make money. You know, like you should be able to. But it also depends on a few things. He asked me to put a good word with you. I mean, I would love to chat with him. If he ever wanted to hit me up, he can hit me up on like Discord or whatever, or show up to one of my streams. Especially my dev streams. My dev streams, I'm more into chatting, or like not the dev ones, but you know what I'm talking about, like the gaming ones. Those are fun. Or the doodle ones are also fun to chat with. My afternoons, better yet said, my afternoon streams are more into chatting. Oh yeah, I did a 0.21. Oh. Okay, yeah, well, because it depends on a lot of stuff. You know? It depends on a lot of things. It's because you also have to think how easy is it to put an advertisement? Oh no, shorts? Yeah, shorts don't give you money. Shorts give you zero money. I'm telling you right now, I know for a fact shorts do not pay you. Shorts are mainly for advertising. Warden, why my mom says doing YouTube is bad and people making nothing and only bad stuff. I mean, I kind of agree. Yeah, I'm being honest, Warden. A lot of stuff is kind of trash. I'm being honest. And hello, Stormy, welcome in. Yeah, we're doing a blaster. We're doing a Vortexer from Terraria. We're drawing his the character's blaster. But yeah, I would kind of agree with your mom, Warden. a lot of content is trash. Being honest, you know it's true. You know it's true. A lot of stuff on YouTube is trash. If you really look at a lot of it is just how can I say it? Like, it's brain rot. If you're, let's see, Mr. Ghost, if you're not 18, if you make money on YouTube, you can't have it. It is brain rot. A lot of it's brain rot. I have to agree with your mom there. I would say 80% of YouTube is brain rot. Stormy, making stuff for YouTube can be very checkered and nuanced. It's not all bad, but what is bad is seemingly rewarded in masses and other. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, Stormy. And other stuff. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a lot of it's brain rot. Just saying, like, content in general. It doesn't have to be YouTube, anything in general. There's always like bad eggs who like take advantage of different platforms and whatnot. But yes, I would say in the grand majority of things on YouTube, it is brain rot. It's like you're not learning anything. You're not getting anything out of it. It doesn't like improve you in any sense. Like, even like, I'm not saying you have to learn stuff from YouTube, but does it fulfill you in any way? You know what I mean? Are you getting anything of it? Are you getting joy out of it? Because joy is fine too. You're like, oh, I'm actually really happy watching this content. It makes me genuinely feel happy. It gives me something back. But sometimes a lot of people just like watch stuff just to watch it. You know, you're like watching, I'm like, yeah, like, why are you watching? I don't know, I'm bored. So I watch it. You're not getting anything out of it. Which I kind of feel bad for a lot of people who do that. Like I do. I'm like, if I watch something that's not not for me, I skip it. Let's see, Atlas. I kind of want to make my region be based on Egypt. Ooh, very nice. I mean, I love Egyptian mythology is so interesting, and I love how they split up the soul into 5 parts. And you know that, Atlas? In Stormy, and that's without getting into shady. No, yeah, I know. Not going into that stuff, but I know what you're talking about. 100%. And I agreed, Mr. Ghost. I love your TF2 art. It's really good. Atlas, really the only dude that doesn't work for it is my ice elephant. No, you can still do that. I can see that working, Atlas. Mr. Ghost, I got 24 likes on my demo man. Yeah, I remember. What happened? What was so funny? I am curious. Since you said it was something funny, what was funny? Let's do that. Do like this. Do like that. Do like this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm liking this. I'm thinking. I'm enjoying this. Hello, Alan. Welcome in. I am wonderful. I'm having a good time. We're doodling. We're talking about stuff. We're briefly talking about AI and like opinion on AI. Also talking about how a lot of content is this brain rot, which I 100% agree with Warden's mom on that sentiment. Because like, if I look at a lot of the stuff I watch, I like watching a lot of micro learning stuff. You know what I'm talking about? I love watching like micro learning. That's so fun. Like there's this one girl. I'm so bad with names. Like if for some reason someone deleted every single thing I'm subbed to, and they're like, oh, what's the name of this channel? I would not know almost any of them. Being honest. Yeah, agreed. I don't agree with AI. I don't like AI. What is it called? Image generation. It is stealing. You know, it's stealing and it's trash. It is trash. It is literally trash. Okay, let's go into, yes, looking at it. Yeah, it's looking good. We'll do like some like fine tuning into it a little later after we're done with the outer layer. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, how a lot of stuff is realistic. It is trash. I'm being honest. Like as someone who's trying to make stuff that is kind of how can I say it? I'm trying to make things that add to people. If you understand, like I'm gonna like everything I do, I'm trying to add two people. I'm not trying to take away your time. I want you to look at me, hey, you know, I like this, or I learned something from this, or maybe I disagree and I want to talk about it. Hello, Davidos Santos Rodriguez. Welcome in. What do you call me? Rodriguez is good, or David? And Stormy, if what wasn't bad enough, RAM prices sky. Yeah, I know. The amount of water usage, emissions. Yeah, I know. I've heard all that stuff. Please call me Mr. D. Yeah, that's nice and easy. Mr. Ghost, there is this streamer that I used to watch, but I no longer like his content. I joined yesterday, and he is at 1.24k subs. And he was like, I don't worry, Ghost, you will have... That's funny. I mean, it's not ever. I mean, did you just like show him your channel? Did he not look? I think it really depends on people, you know? People are different. Like, everyone has their own ways of feeling and believing stuff. One thing I feel that is actually really nice about kids, a lot of like adults, they tend to lose this part. But a lot of kids, I love that kids will question stuff. You tell something to a kid, they're like, wait, why? And I feel like adults, like especially teenagers, they get to that point that they're like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Like, they take everything to face value. 7-Eleven? Oh, that's funny. I didn't know I'm at 7-Eleven? Cool. Mr. D, you know what happens? What happens with you Fuse, Bonnie, and Puppets from... No clue. I mean, I have no clue. Maybe someone in the chat would know. He doesn't think it's your channel? That's kind of hilarious. I mean, did you not talk with that channel? Or are you talking with a different channel, Mr. Ghost? You know, like, are you talking with your extra channel? And Alan, I'm gonna leave because I kind of bought, yeah. I mean, Alan, it's all good. You know, like, you don't have to stay if you don't want to. He is on Twitch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. That's a little rude, that one guy. That one guy saying that he doesn't believe you, that's a little rude. But yeah, like, if you're not feeling Alan, it's all good. You don't have to stay. If you're not like into every single stream, that's also okay. He has on YouTube. Creepy. What is that? Aw, thank you so much, Alan. But see you next time. I know you got you out of here. All right, let's do that. All right. I'm actually really enjoying this guy. He's very fun. He's this little chunky little dude over here. No, I don't think that there's nothing wrong with that, Stormy. I think, okay, there is one thing I'm gonna tell you guys. One, like, I always find it so weird that people get so offended for something. Like, hey, if you're bored, you could go. I mean, it's not a big deal. You can come back. You can be like, hey, you know, I'm not feeling it today. I'm feeling something like some like hyper energy, because I'm more like chill, relax energy. Like, you could hear my music. I got like some lo-fi jazz in the background, you know? Like, if you're not in that mood, you're like, no, I want something a little more like salsa, so I want something like fast moving. That's okay. You go somewhere else. And then come back another day when you're feeling the same vibes that I'm releasing. You know? So, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, man, I'm feeling kind of bored. I'm going to go. Like, yeah. There's nothing offensive about that. I feel like people are too sensitive nowadays. That's like, oh, no, that's so mean. I mean, that's how you feel. You know? Would I watch my stream every day? Probably not. You know, sometimes like, nah, I need that like crazy energy going. And it's true. Sometimes I'll watch streams and I'm like, oh, this is very artsy, relaxing, totally my vibe right now. But then other times, like, you know what? I'm not feeling it today. I'm going to go into like some, I don't know, brain rot dude just like yelling on the top of his lungs, 6'7" or something. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not saying I would do that, but maybe you're feeling that. You know, like this, like I'm saying, like it's all good. You can't like everything every day. That's like, I feel people get very just defensive at times. Oops. What happened here? Okay. Hold up. No, that's the what's it called? The sensor messed up for a second there. Sometimes you just gotta like click away for a moment. Yeah, there we go. We're good. We're good. I was looking. I was like, well, it's a little off. Yeah, I'm like, that's no worries. Like I said. Like I don't take it hard. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind it. You can't always like feel the same wavelength. You know what I'm talking about? Like sometimes I remember telling my friends, like this is like obvious funny moments when I was younger. My buddies would be like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, watching TV. And then like I imagine my friends are gonna hear this later, they're gonna laugh because they know exactly what I'm talking about. Where they do, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, watching TV or something. They're like, hey, you want to hang out? I'm like, not really. And they're like, oh, what? Like what happened? I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel like hanging out, guys. And they're like, okay. And I remember I had a friend of mine, very good friend of mine. It's one of my better friends. I'd probably consider him like a brother, if I'm being honest. For years, he thought I was very rude. He'd be like, man, you were. Like he thought I hated him or something, and I told him like, no, man, I love you. Like you're one of my closest friends. You're like a brother to me. And he was like, man, I thought you just hated me every time. I'm like, you want to hang out? I'm like, not really. And I'm like, no, I just like that's how I am. And I'm like very direct with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna be like, oh my, I had another friend of mine. I know you guys sent a message. I'll read in a moment. But I had another friend of mine. We were hanging out with him. And we were driving somewhere. I don't remember where we were driving. But all of a sudden he tells us, it's like, be quiet, someone's calling me. So he answers the phone. And then he puts on this song. And we were like, what song is this? We were just like very confused. So he puts on this song. It was like Lord of the Rings. And like we didn't know this until he started saying it. He was like, no, you know what it is? And like he said, no, I'm like, I'm hanging out with my brothers. We're watching Lord of the Rings. We're at that one part with like whatever, and we were like cracking up because we were like, are you serious? So you lying right like straight to like their face saying you watching Lord of the Rings. It was funny though, like we were in high school at the time, we were cracking up, and he was like smacking us, like so, like saying to be quiet. I don't remember who he was talking to, but we just thought it was so funny that he was lying about watching a movie, and he even put in the playlist whatever, like from the movie. But I would never do that. I would just like tell people like, nah, man, I'm just like I'm not up to it. Like not right now. I want alone time, or this is not my vibe today or whatever. And let's see, Starmaid to comment on what you said earlier. I am a strong supporter of people questioning everything and pursuing answers, as long as they're actually exactly. That's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid to want to know more. You know? You understand what I mean? Like, you don't be afraid to like, hey, why not? You know, if you don't know something, you're allowed to ask. You're allowed to be a learner. You're allowed to be a novice and ask professionals who are an authority or whatever in this topic. You're like, hey, I would love to know more. And I feel a lot of people are so afraid to be wrong or to ask or whatever. And I think we need to, as like people, get more used to it. Hey, let's ask. Mr. Ghost, oh, don't start with phone calls. Yeah, I know. Stormy, I feel that. I also get accused and tell that I'm rude, such despite being furthest from my intentions. I'm really bad with controlling my tone and how I compose my... Okay, yeah, I get that. With you making like, wait. I've done that, Mr. D. I have, actually. Here, I'll show you one of the earlier doodles. We've actually done two. We've done 2 Five Nights at Freddy's things. Here, let's do that for a moment. I'll just show you. Break up the moment. One moment. Momento. Let's hide this one. And then where is it? No, not that one. That one's the grounded one we did. That's the One Piece one, dude. Oh, here's this one. This one's Mango. Mango, we did that one a while ago. That was fun. Oh, we did this one, Five Nights at Freddy's. We did that one a while ago too. And I think that was it. Oh, here's like another kind of creepy one. If you're looking for more like a creepy scene, it really depends on. Now we're doing like roulettes and stuff. But currently we're on this one, which is pretty fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this one too. Yeah, okay. And then let me see what Stormy had to say. I tend to sound sarcastic and harsh without knowing, more often than not, because I don't have as good as grasp with how I sound. I mean, I get that, Stormy. I 100% get that. I think what really changed for me is getting more into like the advertising, where like actually talking to people. You kind of force yourself to. You force yourself to talk, and you figure out what people like, you know, what people don't like, and etc. Because there's so many different kinds of people. You can't expect everyone to be the same. Some people are more sensitive. Some people are very rash, like they're very like rough as like people, and it really depends. Mr. Ghost, I have a friend who's always has the chance to take my phone. He does this. He takes my phone, picks someone from my friend list, and calls and says, "Ghost, someone is calling you." Or sends a random text. He starts doing, okay, that's really random. He's just messing with you. He likes messing with you, sounds like. Okay, let's go. Wait, wrong. Jump in. And let's do something like that. About there. Yeah. And then around here. And then let's actually start adding in like some like doodly things. With you make a FNF character. What you make? Wait, what? What happened, Mr. D? So if I ever call you, don't pick up. No, I never answer on that. I don't talk to people on Discord. I never video call. So people have tried to call me, and I'm like, no, I don't do that. You know, unless if I know you personally, if you have my phone number, that's different. Like my personal phone number, I'll answer that. But like Discord, stuff like that, I'm not gonna talk to you there. Okay, let's do like probably like those like techie things, you know what I'm talking about? So we have this. I think that one's fine. I'm not gonna like carve into that one. Actually, no, let's add a little bit more thickness there, right? Oops, did not like that one. Do like a little bit like line works here. I'm just like, we're gonna like scruff it up a little bit. Stormy, interaction isn't my strong suit. I stress me out because it feels like everyone else got a study guide for tests on how to chat and converse. No, it is very much you crash into stuff and you figure it out as you go. With your create a FNF character, how you going to design? Oh, you're saying like what would I do if I made my own up? If I made my own Five Nights at Freddy character, what would I do? I would probably make like a hyena, just because I like hyenas. Hyenas, owls, and pigs are my favorite, but I think a hyena would work really well as like a creepy animatronic character. I think that'd be really fun. Mr. Ghost, bro, remember King Crab when I had him on Friends in Discord? He called me one time. Oh, really? I did not know that. Yeah, I know he came in that one time and he was just talking about you, and I told him I don't like drama stuff on my chat. Like if he wanted, he could go somewhere else. That's fine. Like I said, I don't mind him hanging out, but I'm not into drama stuff. Definitely not a drama champ. Because he just wanted to like unload, like vent about you or something about you ignoring him or whatever. And he was jealous about you having subs. I'm like, well, I mean, like I said, I like Ghost. He's a chill guy. Stormy, unless you can justify why you call with me. It has to be in the phone call, and I will be mad about it not being a text. That's funny. Mr. Ghost, but I don't think he doesn't know what time zones are. Well, me, I fuse puppet with Springtrap. See, I don't know the characters too well, Mr. D. I did the drawings because someone asked, and I was like, sure, we could talk about it a little bit while I draw it. A little bit, like someone really dislikes Mr. Ghost. They're very jealous of Mr. Ghost having subs, which I think it's good that you have. I mean, like you have your subs, right? And it's not like it's not nice, but that's what happens when the higher you go or the better you're doing at something. There's always going to be crabs around you trying to pull you down. That's just life in general. whenever you're on the right path of like whatever your life is, your life goals, you'll always come into these people who want to pull you down. They're like, no, you shouldn't be up there. You shouldn't be being happy or whatever. Yeah, it is a little sad that you said he's an older guy. He's an older person, and he's still like jealous that you're doing well, which I think it's like the opposite. It's like, come on, you should applaud that you're doing so well. And I think you're gonna do way better. By the end of the year, you're gonna have, I think you get to the 100. I know you said you're like, no, like 10K. I think you get there. You have like fun content, very silly, goofy. People have fun with it. And you're, like I said, you're hyper specific. You got that niche. You're doing well. People like it. And as soon as you get to like, what is it? Probably 10K. I think it's like 10K is when you get to the next bracket, right? And then you said, like, bro, I can call the police on you. True. Stormy, I have a very different name for them. I don't want to get bonked. Yeah, I get you. You know, I like crabs because that's what they do. You know, like that's what crabs do. Crabs literally pull each other down. I don't know if you've ever seen them. You know, like if you ever see a crab, that's what crabs like doing. If they're in a bucket, they will pull each other down so the other one doesn't escape. It's kind of funny. Like funny and messed up at the same time that they do that. No, I let's do something like this. No, I don't like that either. So, that's it. I like that one. Yeah, I think like that, around there. And then we'll do like this. There we go. Yeah, I feel like that feels nice. So it's kind of like adding some stuff. I mean, yes, crabs are cute, but have you ever seen crabs? If you put a crab in a bucket, they'll pull the other crab down if you try to pull them out. I did block him before, but I think he made a different account, Mr. Ghost. I'm pretty sure he made a different account because he said, oh, I'm Laser Shark or something. And I was like, oh, okay. Because he keeps making new accounts. I mean, yeah, I'll block him next time if he comes in. And then Mr. D. William, 5 kids. Yeah, I've heard of it. At least the crabs that are like, yeah, no, I know. I get you. Like, I understand. I just like using crabs. Like, even though, like, right now, I mean, like, my zodiac sign's a crab. But I still, like, I know crabs are, that's how they work. They pull each other down. And I think that's a nice way of saying someone who doesn't want other people to succeed in life, they just pull you down. Because, like, they're miserable, so they pull you down. It is. It's not. It's just, like I said, these people who are sad. I feel sad for them. Because they're so miserable that they're like, oh, instead of doing something positive in their life, they just want to add negativity to it. I'm like, okay, if that's your thing or whatever, you want to do that, I guess. I'm not really happy for you. I feel bad for you if you feel that way. No, I know, Stormy. I know you're not arguing. I'm just saying, like, I feel bad for those people who feel that need to pull others down. I'm just like adding some like texture to this stuff, or like little scratches or whatnot. Because I feel like it would have a bunch of scratches as it is like a warrior. You know, this is like a warrior character. So it should have a few little nicks and whatnot. Right? Yeah, but something like that. And the gun, or the blaster, they almost always have like a bunch on the edges, right? Like on the bottom, and also like these areas, they usually fall on the ground and get scuffed up. What is it? It's very sad. No, I know. Bro, I actually sent his YouTube channel name. He did. He told me it was like Laser Shark or something. In a pathetic, yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. It's like sad in a pathetic way. And he actually commented about that too, about the king crab thing. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, I think he left because he realized I wasn't giving them the attention he wanted. Because that's what it is. They want attention. These people really want attention, and it's like you feel bad for them because their life is maybe not as significant as they want. Just like that he was saying that you didn't deserve having that many views or subs. I was like, okay, I mean, I said like I think you do. I think he's just like saying like, well, he doesn't have too many subs, so he was probably thinking me, I don't have too many subs, and he was thinking maybe I might be bitter or something. Like, no, not at all. I think it's cool that you have a bunch of subs. Yeah, okay, I think we could probably start coloring. Or no, actually let's do like a little bit. I want to do like a little bit more here. There we go. I'm like looking at some spots that I want a thicker line. Because I'm really a big fan of the thicker lines. But like I said, the guy, I think he's just very jealous that he doesn't have as many subs, or maybe he's been doing it longer, and he's just like surprised that you passed him up. Yeah, it sounds like he's just a grouch. I'm like, okay, sorry, dude. I'm like, I'm sorry this is how it is. It's just like that's how life is. Like sometimes you'll meet somebody that's like 20 and they're like a billionaire or whatever, and then someone else, they get their first $1 million when they're 40s. No, it just sounds like, yeah, that's what I sounded like, Mr. Ghost. It sounded like he was hoping that I would be on his side. Which, like I said, like I feel bad that people, they feel like the only way they can feel positive is by pulling someone else down. They're like, oh, okay, like I'm down here, they're up here. The only way I'm happy, the only way I feel happy is if I could, instead of me going up, I have to pull this person down. You understand what I mean? Instead of you saying, oh, I need to go up here, they're like, no, this person needs to go down. Like, what logic is that? You know what I mean? If you're in a race, okay, like be honest. If you're in a race, okay, you're in a race from point A to point B, right? And you're running along, and this is the end over here. Finish, right? Finish. What makes sense? If you want to get to the end, do you have to go here, or do you have to make the other people in front of you go behind you? You see what I mean? It doesn't make sense. How is going behind me gonna make me go closer to the finish? You know what I mean? It's like that makes so little sense. That's so like why do you feel like you're winning if I pull you back? You're still not winning. You're still not at the finish. The finish is over here. You're still the same distance. Like you gotta go over here to the finish. But it's like, it's kind of hilarious these people think that way. Like, it's hilarious and sad. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry that you feel like that. Okay, let's do that one. Grab some color. Grab that color. Let's do select. And then let's do another select. There we go. I think I got it all, yeah. And then there we go. Look at that. We already got the flats down. Mr. Ghost, like, I don't like this guy. And random guy he likes to help me think. He's down, yeah. Whoa, what happened? TikTok, Discord, Souls, Instagram. So he's just like all over the place. He's just like harassing. I feel bad. I don't know what you could do about that. I have no clue what you could do. Like, if there's like a way of like blocking him, because I know like he's just like harassing you at this point. It just seems like he's like doing harassment. Here, let's do. Is there anything on that layer? I don't remember. No, there's nothing on that layer. This is gonna be the color layer. Let's grab some colors and start coloring. Let's start doing some flats. I know one way. Really, you know way? Oh, I just realized. No, this is a hole. There you go. I got it. I got it. Hey, no, I'm wrong. I was like, I know this. I saw something off. There we go. Look at that. Wait, it starts with a 9, ends with a... No. I wouldn't do that. That seems like very intense, just like to call the authorities. For some like stalker. I mean, he's kind of stalking you though. I mean, you are underage. You are an underage person. So they could get in trouble if they were actually stalking or harassing you, if they are over the age. I've never seen their stream. Are they... I guess I gotta know. Because I think you said they play games, right? There we go. Ooh, sorry, I just sneezed. I'm like looking at stuff. Yeah, okay, there's like around here. I was like, I know I gave some glowy bits and whatnot. This is like my take on this pixel art, right? This is like a little pixel art dude. I'm like, okay, this is my version of them. And talk about other YouTubers makes makes roast videos. Oh, that's what they do? Oh. That's kind of boring. See, that's what I'm talking about with the brain rot stuff. That's all I was saying. I agree with Warden's mom about her saying a lot of YouTube is brain rot. I'm like, yeah, it is. I know it is. Like, I agree 100%. I mean, obviously, if you make just like a bunch of brain rot, you'll probably be popular. A lot of people like it. You know, a lot of people love that brain rot stuff. That is not me. I will not do that one. Not for me. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, we actually might even finish it today just because I have more time today. You know, I have time, so I might actually be able to finish it today. Because like right now, normally I would already be out of here. I would be like, all right, I'm going to start wrapping it up. But no, I actually have more time. So I have a little more time to do this. Brain rot. I don't know. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of, because like, was it Warden? Mom was saying that a lot of YouTube is brain rot. I'm like, yeah, I agree. It is a lot of brain rot. There is some like nice stuff. You can, if you like sift through it, you can find some really nice stuff. Like I said, there's like this one girl that I watch. She talks about architecture. There's another person who talks about sciencey stuff. I love all that. I love like everything. I am like super random. I'm all over the place. Hello, Carson. Welcome in. Mr. Ghost. People like him make me not want to show my face. A little bit. I get that. See, I don't mind just because I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. You know, I'm making like games and like, so I don't mind showing my face. You know, I see myself more as a indie dev. So like, you're gonna be able to find me eventually. This was like, yeah, I don't mind showing my face. Like, I don't see this as like a forever thing, me doing YouTube or whatnot. I know, I feel like I haven't seen your name in a while. We're just doing some doodles. I mean, like, I'm not even sure. Were you even around when I was, you might have been around before I started doing the spinner thing. Because the spinner thing's a new thing. So we're doing like spinners now. So instead of like just people like saying like, oh, like on a list, I was like, no, the list thing is like, it takes too long for people to get back to the list and etc. I'm like, you know what, let's just do a spinner. So now I just put on a spinner and then like I rotate it. Like we just rotate it. And I think it's kind of fun that way. Right. At least I feel like I think the spinner is a lot better for choosing the next doodles. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Hey Brayden, welcome in. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow for the afternoon stream. I think I might do the TCG one because like I think I might. Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the Ori's one or the TCG. What? Oh, the rotation thing. Yeah, I mean I think it's fun. I don't know if you've seen it. So what I do, people on the Discord, they put in like what they want me to draw. And then I put it on a spinner and then I rotate it. I just spin it and then whatever falls is just a new drawing that we're doing. So before we got Mr. Ghost put in theirs and he got his profile pic, right? I don't want to be rude, but I think you could mess him up in real life, Probably. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to somebody. What color did I put for this? Oh, I did. I was like, these are lights, right? I would say I'm pretty confident in actual fighting. If I had to fight somebody, I'm pretty confident about that. But I wouldn't do that on purpose. I wouldn't do that. That's actually a reason why I kind of stopped doing martial arts. Because I realized I didn't like hurting people. It happened too many times, just like messing around with and people get accidents. So I'm like, I'm not a big fan of this. Like I liked the fighting and stuff. I thought it was fun, but I didn't like hurting people, like actually hurting people. And it happened more than once. I was like, you know what? This is not really for me. Ooh, I like this. This is looking fun. All right, let's see what you had to say. Brayden, I had to switch over because it was having some issues on Twitch. Oh, okay. Mr. Ghost, there's a lot of people that say that YouTubers are weak. YouTubers are just random people. YouTubers are random. I think that is like a generalization, realistically, I know I fall in the 20 percentile, which is like, if you didn't know this, only it's like less than 20% of people could lift their own body weight. So I can lift my own body weight. Stormy, oh man, I fell asleep hard. Feel like early. Oh, I have no clue when you fell asleep. We're just doodling right now. I was just mentioning how I know I fall into the 20 percentile of like strength wise, just because like there's like a statistic, only like less than 20% of people could lift their body weight, and I know I can lift my own body. There was a case in Romania with an American and a Romanian. Wait, what happened to them? What happened to these people? Did they fight or something? Okay, I'm gonna color this one. It's like a greenish gray, right? Just realizing this. Okay, let's mark them. I'm gonna like mark it where they are. This one, that, the hands, and these hands, right? Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure. There we go, we marked them up. Which is that your, wait. Let's see, Mr. Ghost, there is a TikTok who goes live in Romania. And then Stormy, which is that your sketch? What? He's American. Well, I am very confused what's going on. Yeah, like right now I'm just like going into, we're still coloring. We're doing flats. We're still doing flats, so you're not missing much. If you fell asleep, it's not a big deal. I know I have a very relaxing, smoothing voice. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna do like that thing where like they tap on the mic. You know what I'm talking about? where they have like the long nails and they clack on the mic. I've seen people do that. Like I've never actually watched a full one, but I've seen it pop up before. I'm like, oh, like it's not for me. But I can understand why people like it, where they like the people speaking very smoothly and soft into their ear, and then clacking on the mic or whatever, getting like that weird sound effect. It's neat. Like I get it. I get why people like it. It's just not for me. It's not my thing. It'd be kind of funny though. Can you imagine like if I just did that? Like I don't know what else did they do. I've seen the one with the nails, but I haven't seen anything else. Mr. goes, and a Romanian comes and says, "Give me $50." He splits him and says, "Don't you know how the stuff works here?" Wait, what? Yeah, agreed, Stormy. That is very weird. That guy being older and messing with Mr. Ghost is very weird. It's like I said, just people who are sad. They don't have anything going on in their lives. They don't have anything to talk about. You don't know, like you don't know what's going on in their life. You really don't. Maybe that's like a highlight of their life. You know, that could be a highlight. Just like, oh, I'm gonna bother this person just because I have no like clue why would you want to do that, but okay. Like I said, some people just feel like that's something they do. Just go down. Go into this one. There we go. I know it wasn't originally colored in, but I felt like I should color it in. Yeah, I think that adds to it, the feet being a different color. That sprite seems so difficult to animate. Yeah, for real. This dude, this thing would be very difficult. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a puppet. I saw the animation. It's just like they're sliced out. You know, this is not like a full-on pixel art. You can tell. You can tell it's puppet animation. They like sliced up the head. They did like this thing. Oh. They did here. Where is it? I'll make a layer. So they did like this. You know, like they did like this. If you actually look at the character, how it moves, you can tell they cut it up, right, into different pieces, into like different chunks. I think it's like cut up like this. Yeah, it's like this, and then here's like the body. This is like the other arm or whatever. This is like a shoulder pad. And then this is like the leg, one leg. Here's a foot. Here's the other foot. It goes like that. It's very interesting the way they did it. Like the way they did it is very much like here's the arm and it sways, you know, back and forth. They did that style. You can't. Oh, you're saying showing your face? Yeah, I get you. Oh, really? So he broke his mouth? Oof, that's rough. That's pretty intense. I don't think I would. I mean, I have been in like actual fights in real life. In real life, I have had some moments where I had to defend myself. But in general, I avoid those situations. Okay, that's the hand. But like, I think, I don't know if you guys ever been, well, I know Mr. Ghost, you mentioned you were in a fight once. I don't know if I can or say why. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say what the Play Lab beta opened the link. That's funny. You accidentally sent over something from your list. But like, yeah, like I said, I've been in like a few, not too many. I try to avoid them. But I have been in like some situations that I need to defend myself. But yeah, I'm not one of those people that like promote getting into fights with people. That one was for Soul. That's funny. For Soul. Yeah, am I looking at this? This guy's cool. Like I've never played Terraria, but what I hear, it's a cool game. Oh, Mr. Ghost, you were asking me before about playing Undertale. How long is that game anyways? Just like this, if like me considering if I would actually play it on stream. You know, I was just curious, how long is the game? Oh, yeah. Do that, Stormy. Hurry up. That sounds like an emergency. That doesn't actually sound like something you should play around with. Yeah, you should get that dealt with like yesterday. Good luck with that. 6 to 8 hours? Yeah, no. Oh, the game? Undertale? Yeah, I would hurry up with that. It's 30 hours, Mr. Ghost? That's a long time. That seems like a long time for a stream. I'd probably be doing that for like over a month. You know, I'll look into it. But like, I was just curious. Like if I would consider putting on my list, just because I like putting games that are relevant with the game I'm making. You know, action adventure, monster taming, stuff like that. You know, ideally those are the kind of games I'd want to stream, do the long streams. The short streams I don't mind. I could literally do anything for the short streams for like the Fridays. Which I'm actually gonna be playing a sports game tomorrow. I saw it on the what's it called, the wish list, and I was like, ooh, I was like, that looks fun. And I was like, it doesn't have like an actual day when it comes out, but I was like, yeah, I'll play this tomorrow. I haven't like asked the devs though. I really should do that like way earlier, because I know it's like last second for a lot of these people. They're like, who? Like, who is this? Who wants to play my game? Garmin, wait, no, false alarm. I forgot I had a guy. Take care of it. Oh, okay, yeah, you're all good. Well, that's good to hear. I was hoping you were not all like, what's it called? All dizzy because of it. Hey, it's gotta have some nice things about it. It's your own place, right? That's nice. I mean, you do have to play. You have to pay property tax though, at least. That is a bummer. That one I do hear is a little annoying, paying property tax. Yeah, that was yesterday. Ah, you're good then. I was gonna say, if there's like a gas leak, you're all like loopy because of it. Oof, that would not be fun. All right, let's do. There we go. Well, look at that. And then Stormy, yeah, it has nice perks, but it is expensive. Maintenance is not. Yeah, I mean, I know. That's not nice. The maintenance thing I have heard is a little annoying. Did I give? Actually, I'm looking at this. I think we're gonna go with like a darker, just for the face. You know, just for the face thing, the face guard or whatever, the mouth guard. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little better. Oh yeah, that feels nicer now that I look at it. Right? Yeah. And then let's go up here. I'm like looking at this. Let's do like these. I'm thinking like these little bobble things I gave it. Right? There we go. And then let's do something on the blaster. Like, I'm looking at the blaster. Blaster looks very boring. Actually, what does the blaster look like again? Let's see. Oh, I can add my idea now. What's your idea? And then Stormy, being an adult is awful. Why is it so expensive? I'm not even having fun. I mean, yeah, adulting is probably not the funnest thing. Hello, Max. Welcome in. And I gave you like, and I might subscribe, but you have really good art skills. Oh, thank you so much, Max. That's very kind of you. Let's see, beater. I'm looking for the, I think it's called a beater, right? The Vortexer beater? No. Looking for, I want to look at what it was actually called. Vortex beater? Maybe not. I'm not seeing it. Like, I was looking for the blaster, like the actual blaster. Oh, I think I see like a fan art version, you know? Mr. Ghost, which is the most time you stayed awake? For me? Oh, that's a long time. I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it. The most I ever stayed awake was, what was it? I think it was like 5 days. I was like not okay with that. Like, to be honest, I don't recommend it, not even a little bit. 5 days is too much. That is the most I've ever stayed awake. Heavily do not recommend that. But yeah, I definitely do not recommend doing that. Starman, honestly, Blaster just tends to be boring more often than not. What is it about the shape language typical Blaster that just don't grab my? Yeah, I know. I think it is a very boring design too. No, you do not need to catch up. You definitely do not need to do that. Do not recommend that. No, I don't like that. I'm like, now I looked at it, like I went away from it. I will do it to this part. The handle, I think, could use it. You know? Yeah, no, I mean, like 2 days is fine. That's good. I used to do that all the time. That was like a normal one for me. Like, it's not healthy. It's definitely not healthy. When I was in college, I used to call it to Wednesday. Like, Tuesdays and Wednesdays became one day for me. Every Tuesday, Wednesday. Just because I had a late class and then an early class. So I didn't go to sleep. I was just like, well, why am I going to sleep if I have an early class the next morning? So I'd get out of class and go like, just like, I would just stay up. So I called it to Wednesday, and it was easy because my friend, he worked overnights. So I would just like chat with my bud. Like we would like chat like through text or whatever. Wait. Oh yeah, that feels a lot nicer. Yeah, I looked at it. Yeah, I'm feeling that a little more. A little bit. It's not like full on. Let's see, Stormy. Man, university depends on sometimes. I remember having the grueling 2 weeks where it was just like no sleep. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Have naps all the time. Yep. Can you tell us how you did that? Sorry, I was streaming. Oh, nice, Brain. What were you streaming? Splatoon? Was that what you were streaming? Actually, no, I don't like. Now that I look at it, maybe I'll do the tip darker. Right? I'm like looking at it. Because we already got it dark on the hand. Maybe just do this part dark. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like looking at this. Let's just make all of this dark. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. And then just color it all in. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Hello, Moth. Welcome in. Wait, what was going on? Mr. Ghost, next week I have a simulation for the 8th grade exam. Ooh. Brayden, not really. I was just saying thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't recommend not sleeping. Sometimes. I feel like actual school was very easy. At least for me. It was very boring. The thing I did like was hanging out with my friends though. That was always fun. Let's do the yellow. And then I think the other one is like a purplish. Yeah. Let's do these. So let's do the purplish first, just like to lay it in there, you know? There we go. There we go, look at that. We got this. And then that one. Something like that. I'm not gonna like stress. I know. I looked at it. I know the proportions are like awful. But I'm not gonna like stress about it either. I always tell you guys not to stress about it. Just get it done. As long as it's done, I am happy. Here, I'm gonna change that color just so I can fix that. There we go. I know, I'll read you. I know you guys are sending messages. I'm just like kind of locking in just briefly. There we go. Yes. Okay. And look at that. Okay, let's see what you guys had to say. Mr. Ghost with the sign. Brayden, sorry, I just switched once again. I also, because someone literally got me up to 50 subscribers. Ooh, very nice. And now I'm like, what's not that bad considered? I used to be at 0. All chill, do you do what you gotta do. Agreed. Why is it being so glitchy? Is it? Is it glitchy right now? I'm sorry, let me check. It seems like I'm okay. It literally, I'm looking at it, it says the signal's excellent. I'm not even joking, I looked at it, it says excellent. Stream hell. Oh, it did dip. Now that I look at it, I was like checking. It does show if it was okay or if it's not okay. It says that it's fine. But it had like a momentary dip, apparently. And on YouTube, the signal's very poor. YouTube. Yeah, I don't know, like, it's funny. I'm like, look, it says YouTube is poor. The signal's poor. The Twitch says excellent. Instagram, which usually is like the worst one, is fine. Okay. And then what about the mobile? In the mobile, you're also poor. Okay, I mean, can't really change it. It's just all of them are saying different things. Let's see. It's fine on my end. Yeah, see, like, Greninja's fine. Brayden, yeah, I had to switch from YouTube, or to Twitch to YouTube. Okay. And then Mr. Ghost, I started working on pixelated Oni Boi. Want to see my? Yeah, of course I want to see. That sounds awesome. I would love to see. So we got all the flats. We got the flats done. Look at that. He looks good. I feel like he looks good, right? He looks fun. He looks good. So let's actually start doing a little bit of. Actually, I want to do one thing. Hold on. Before actually going into the textures, like not the texture. Before going into like shades and stuff, I want to do like textures. You know what I'm talking about? Like I want to do, let's do like a gradient. Let's do like I think a colored gradient. Let's go with like a purple, like a dark purple. No, that's not it. That ain't it. There we go, okay. Do something like that. No. What? Oh, like, wait, what is going on? There we go. And then let's do like a multiply. No, I don't like that. I'm like looking at it. Hold up. I think something like that. Let's do that. And then let's add a layer here. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like mess with this a little bit. Let's go with kind of like a, what is this? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's do this. It'll do like this, kind of like this effect to it. I just want to like add some like liveliness to this. And let's do like a multiply. Reduce that a little bit. Just so like, you know what I'm talking about? Like we're doing a little bit. And then I'm gonna obviously the parts that are this, kind of like these. Like all these like green parts, I'm gonna erase. Because these are gonna be like kind of glowing. So I don't want these to have the textures. Is that it? No, I knew there was like one missing. And then let's go back over here. Delete all those. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little nicer, just like a little extra to it. Let's see, Mr. Ghost. Oh no, wait. Yeah, Mr. Ghost. There you can see it's not too much. I started on the start of the stream. I hope you like it. Yeah, I'll check it out right now. Give me a momentary look at this. Do you send it directly to me? You did. Oh, I like. Oh, okay. You did like the little chin. Question: is this app with money? Do you have to pay for Clip? Yes, you do. You have to pay for Clip Studio. But there are other ones that are free. You could use Krita. Krita I hear is very good. But I'm using also Sketchbook. Sketchbook is another free one. But the one I use, it is paid. This is a paid app. Okay, add here. And then let's actually start going into around here, right? Multiply layer. And let's actually start doing, oh, so don't, wait. Don't look at the time in the photo. What do you mean? What time? Did you put a time in your photo? I didn't realize that you had a time on your photo. Where does this show the time? I'm not seeing it. What part does it show the time? I really don't see it. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it. It's at least on not my end. What app is it? What app are you using? So these are all glowing, right? I'm just like saying. Here, let's reduce these, something like that, right? And then let's do like this. No, actually that wouldn't even work like that, right? Actually, what direction are we even doing the light? Top left. I don't know. It's at least on my phone it's not showing. It might be cropped out. Now that I think about it, what direction are we doing the lighting from? We probably want the light up here, right? That's what I'm thinking. So let's actually start doing it on the bottom. Obviously this is glowing, so it will change that in a moment. We will erase it. I know. Let's do, yeah, like something like that. Then that, and then this is like, should be lit up. Right? Yeah, I'm like looking at it. 2:52 a.m. Oof, that is late. You should seriously consider going to bed, my friend. That is very late. And I imagine your parents will not be happy. Isn't it a school night too? You're in bed. Yeah, I mean, but you're still reading, you know, you're watching a stream. You're not sleeping. You know, like you should be on the sleeping, not the watching. Let's go into this one over here. There we go. Look at that. We're like flying through today, right? At least I feel like I am. What did you think? I have to leave fast, like drawing stream. Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I feel like your parents are not gonna be happy with you staying up. Let's do that. Ooh, there we go. And then do this. Let's color this like shadow. It'll probably change a little bit after I start doing the glowing effects. Because then as soon as I start adding the glowing, we'll have to remove some shadows too. You know? Add some over here. I feel like this music's very repetitive right now. But it's okay. I'm not going to stress about it. Like, stop thinking to this guy. Go to sleep. I love it. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You gotta rest. Rest is like one of those things, like literally last night, I wanted to work on my stuff, but I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling the 100%. So I decided, I was like, no, I'm gonna rest. Because like I was a little stuffy and stuff. I was like, you know what? I should probably relax, sleep. Same thing like in the morning. I woke up early and I was like, no, it's too early. I'm gonna rest because I need it, especially if I want to do this fun stuff where I stream with you guys. Because like if I don't take care of myself, then I can't do this. I can't have fun. Which is like, this has like become like a thing for me, you know? Like it's become like, not an obligation, but like I feel like it's a responsibility now that I do this. You know, I chose to do this and it's become a responsibility to hang out with you guys and spend time. With or without you guys, I'd still do it. But I probably wouldn't feel as motivated to do it if you guys were not here. But like, yeah, like I said, my friends do watch it. They do watch my stuff. Usually they'll lurk or they'll watch it later. Like, but it's not the same like you guys are actually here talking to me. I feel a little more motivated to hang out. You know, it's like right now I'm being a little longer because you guys are here. It's an obligation. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you feel that way. Yeah, I'm feeling this guy's, he's feeling good, right? Lock that in. And then obviously we're gonna like do like the nicer shading, and right now we're just like blocking it, all the shading out. There's always steps. There's steps to this. Yeah, I like this guy. He's looking cool. And then since he is metallic, we do get like a nicer contrast. Because the metallic gets like very shiny. Will you do the well this stream? What's that? What's that? Whoa, hello, Error. Welcome in. Error. We have an error on stream. I'm joking. I'm being silly. But we're doing some doodles. Yeah, I'm like looking at him. He's fun. There we go. Let's do like this, right? There we go. A little bit like that. Yeah, okay. And then let's actually start blending it. What are you drawing? I am. Oh, will you do the wheel this stream? No. The wheel will be next Wednesday for sure. What am I drawing? I am drawing. What's his name? Vortexer from Terraria. Warden, which I don't think Warden's in here anymore. I think Warden went to bed, right? Because Warden said it was late. And I mentioned before, you guys should probably go to bed. But I think Warden went to bed, but they were the one that suggested this drawing. You know? Or are they still here? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm assuming they went to bed, but it's like crazy late. You know, Mr. Ghost is still in here because, you know, he's a beast. No, I'm joking. You're just like, no, I refuse. I'm gonna be here. I'm like, okay. I can't like force you to go to bed. I can tell you should if it's super late and you're tired. You know? Something like that. Yeah, like that. I feel like this is like, it's pretty fun. Right, I'm having a lot of fun. Brayden, currently I'm playing Splatoon 3. Ooh, could you draw like Epic, Grumpire, or something? Who's that? I don't even know who that is. And if you want me to draw stuff, you gotta put it in my Discord. I have like section where people put in suggestions for drawings. And then I put them on the wheel, and then we spin the wheel to see what's the next drawing. Which I really like that way of doing it. It works well because then like you never know, maybe you're like a new person and you get your drawing. Because if not, it is very much like seniority. It's like if someone is here like a week before, like, oh, I put mine on the list, you never know when you're gonna get your thing. And I think having a roulette is a little more fun, where you're like, oh, am I gonna get it? Like, and like, you know what I'm talking about? It adds like a little a layer to it of like fun. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm liking this guy already. Like Mr. Ghost got theirs last week. Sleep is for the week. No, I don't know about that. I take naps. I'm a napper. I'm very much a napper now. Mr. Ghost, one YouTuber said, I really dislike going to bed. I was like 5 a.m. thing to keep me from chatting, or you block me from. Oh, yeah. No, I'm like, I gotta say, I don't take long sleeps. I usually sleep like an hour, maybe 2, stuff like that. And I take multiple naps. I like naps. I sleep like an otter. I don't know if you've ever seen otters. They sleep like that. I use a wheel when I live stream Splatoon events. I made up. Oh, that's very fun. What kind of events do you do? More than one, actually. Ooh. I'll have to check that out. That sounds cool, though. What do you know anyone off the top of your head? Like ones that you've done? Like, I'm just curious. You don't have to tell. I mean, if you can't think of any right now, that's okay. But I am a little curious. What have you done on the wheels? You have an idea for a meme? What's the meme? Because you do have like a very meme-y channel, right? Your channel is like you have a lot of memes. Thinking about it. Let's see. Greninja. They're called Splatfest Team A versus B. Fight to win. Oh, okay. Brayden, currently I'm playing Tower Control. Ooh. Oh, you know, I tried the Turf War. I tried the Turf War for a little bit. It's very fun. I'm kind of like, do they have it like IRL, like the actual game? Because that would actually be really fun to play in real life. Greninja, highest votes and highest wins depend on the result. Oh, okay. But yeah, I was thinking the Turf War, right? I played it and I thought that was very fun. I was like, ooh, I would like this as like an actual tabletop. That'd be really cool. Mr. Ghost, Bingo Dad is 4 a.m. What are you up to, Oni Boi? The cities, I mean, the fans needs me. That's funny. Brayden, bro, YouTube is being so funky and I don't know why. I don't know. YouTube is very odd. I like YouTube and all, but I know it's very like random and inconsistent at times. I feel like this would be in shadow. The more I think about it, Yeah, I'm gonna obviously the green will not be. I'll fix that. You know, the green, all the greens will not be in shadows. Let's see. Greninja and the wheel I made up are special. Like a 2 times battle challenge, if a team gets 10 times, or 50, and a lot of ends. It's fun if you think about it. That is cool. And yes, it's a surfer thing. That's really cool. I like that. That's very fun, like for challenges. I like it a lot. I'm like not digging this, but it's okay. Mr. Ghost, Oni Boi. At 4 a.m., what's you guys, Oni Boi neighbor? Yep, that guy went crazy. Yeah, really is not going to lie. Oh, okay. That's a bummer. I'm sorry that you're having a rough experience watching the stream. I wish I could fix it. Like I have no way of fixing. I have no clue. Let's see. That's the inspire. Oh, nice. See, that's a cool thing. A lot of people don't realize you could just get inspired by random stuff. You know, sometimes you're just inspired. You're like, oh, I love this. This is like exactly what I want to do. You do it similar, maybe not exactly the same. There we go. I'm like looking at it, playing with this a little bit. We're just like tweaking some stuff. And let's do over here. I'm just like tweaking a few little areas. There we go. Look at that. Nope, didn't like that. And then we'll do like that one. Nope. Nope. This side. There we go. Okay, we got that. Wait, what happened, Mr. Goose? Bro, what did I get a comment on my shorts right now saying your channel is... Wait, what happened? People sending you random... whatever. I would... Don't pay attention to them, Mr. Ghost. People are just weird. They have nothing better to do. Like I said before, they're crabs. You're crabs. Wait. Add that. Add it here. And then let's do the light one. There we go. Do that one. That'll be an overlay. Let's see what color it looks like. That looks okay. I don't mind that. That looks fine to me. And we'll blend them too, of course. Just starting over here on this side, either way. There you go, right? There we go, look at that. There we go. And then obviously afterwards, we'll do the super shiny. You're at 15? Yeah, I mean, I imagine you must be exhausted. Let's do this. Here we go, look at that. Oh, that's gonna be so nice already. I could already tell. It's like exactly what I wanted. Like this is kind of like the effect I wanted with this. Right? I just need my dose of stream. No, I know. I know you're pretty tired, I can tell. Like I said, you can rest, you can go to bed already. I'm gonna probably wrap it up very soon. I wanted to kind of like finish it, but I'm like looking at the time, probably like 10 more minutes and I'm probably gonna be out of here. Finished or not, I'll wrap it up very soon. I was just like actually thinking if I had a bunch more time, I would probably do like a doodle every stream. Wouldn't that be cool? If I just started the stream like, hey, like chatting, doing the spin, and then like just doing a full doodle. That'd actually be really cool if I could do that every stream. But I would need like a lot. I would need just like to stream like a bunch. It's not that I take too long to draw, but can you imagine? Hello, girlies. Welcome in. We're doing some doodles. We're drawing a Vortex here from Terraria. Someone asked it on the Discord, and we were able to get it on the roulette. We do like a little roulette to see who's what, you know, like who what gets in their thing. Let's see, Mr. Ghost. I think even if I were to, I would be as obsessed. Wait, what? I'm very confused now. You lost me there with the D comments. Ooh, okay. Like now, okay, so we got some of it down. Where's everyone? Everyone. I don't know. A lot of people, like there are some people in here. A lot of people are lurking. I know Mr. Ghost. It's like crazy late for Mr. Ghost. You know? I'm very surprised that Mr. Ghost is still here today. If I'm being honest, I'm like, whoa, Mr. Ghost, you're a champ. Like, I know you got school. And then let's do a little plate, like over here, little gloss. Still here. No, I know. I imagine a lot of people were just lurking. Like, you guys don't have to like constantly talk. I know you like some of you guys really like it, you know, but it's not like obligate. I'm okay with talking to myself too. It wouldn't be different for me. Talking to myself, it's like, it's kind of normal. In some cases. Right? Just chatting. There we go. Like, this is like looking not too bad, yeah? Hello, Soul, welcome in. Planning to like wrap it up in a little bit, I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm like looking at this. It's looking all right, right? I'm like kind of happy with it. Let's do kind of like this, right? And then we'll like blend some spots. Is he? You do that too? Yeah. Ghost is there. But I know that that crab of his keeps coming in. He's made multiple accounts too. I had to block him once. Now let's do this. There you go, right? And then do like this one. Let's do, I'm thinking like over here, right? Let's just make that one a little thicker. Add over here. Oops. Almost. Is that Soul or is that like King Crab or your King Crab? Because now I see that you're like, what? You're all confused. Let's see. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, you're just, I know you're sleeping. Right? You're just sleeping. It's all good. I know it's like late for you. What do you guys think so far? Like we're almost there. I feel like we're getting really close to finishing. I'm looking at the time. I might be able to. It's not Ghost. It's huh? You're just falling asleep, aren't you? What do you guys think though? Like we're not done, like, but I feel like we're almost there. We're almost done with this piece. What's the name of Ghost Shadow? Looks great. Ah, thank you so much. Another one. Let's go in the full white, right? Let's do these. I feel like these also, we're gonna add a little bit of these to it, right? We're gonna like blend them too, don't worry. We will be blending the whites in the greens. Because these are like little energy things. Ghost rivers? What? I'm like a little confused what you guys are talking about. Let's do like this. Do like that. This one's, these are like little glowy things, right? These are like little energy. At least that's how I see them. As like little energy bits. Let's add little droplets. Drop. There we go. Look at that. I think like this is actually kind of fun, right? What do you guys think? I don't know the character, so you guys gotta like tell me. Is this like a good representation? Read this from left to right. Huh? I'm so lost what you guys talking about. Ghosts? What about ghosts? And then let's add the finishing touches. Oh, no, I'm not done, actually. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold up. I got confused with doing all these things. Oops. There we go. Like we're almost done. I might as well finish it because I'm looking at the time. Might as well just finish it up. Right? And then we're also gonna add what's it called? I'm gonna change some of the line, like the colors. Just because like some parts, especially these. Yeah, I know. I was like, what are you guys talking about, ghosts? You just being silly, aren't you? You just like messing with me. Nope, wait. Something like that. Oh, I'm gonna do it like down here. There it is. There it is. Yeah, actually, I probably should have left it that way it was. It looked okay. After I did it, I was like, Okay, let's do over here now. What do you think, Mr. Ghost? You're out of here. Have a wonderful night. Hope to see you very soon. I'm going to be like wrapping it up very, very soon. I'll be doing that because I'm almost done with this dude. Like, I think he's looking good. And then we're just going to do the finishing touches. You know, I like doing these little glowy things. Like, I know like some people are like, what are you doing? I've had some people ask like, what is that? And it's just like a little glow effect I like. I saw in like a photography years ago. I thought it looked beautiful and I'm like, I want to do that in my art. Where it's supposed to be like this hidden light that does like a rim light effect. You know? And I think it looks so beautiful. It's in the shadow. You put this little light in a shadow. You know? And it gives like this very unique look to it. But it's like a rim light that's like hidden. And you throw in these like random colors. They're always like oversaturated on purpose. You know? There we go. Put to that one. Hello, Christian. Welcome in. I'm actually like wrapping it up. We're almost done with this piece. Right? I'm like looking at it. I'm like, yeah, it's almost done. And then we're missing like one more thing. We're just gonna change up the line work on these guys. No, actually, hold up. I want to do like one other thing. I just looked at it. There we go. Right? Just mess up the edges on that. No, actually, am I wrong? I did it wrong. Is it the edge? Yeah, I usually mess up the edge. Not mess it up, like I smear the edge a little bit. Just so it looks a little better. Nope. There it is. I was looking, I was like, which one is it? Yeah, that's it, that's it. Just smear them a little bit, just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Just to get this like effect going on. Right? And pull this one down. Oh, you know what we're missing? We're missing a light over here. Oops. Yeah, there it is. Greninja, all right, now I'm going to go eat. Probably not going to be back in time. Hope you finish. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm like literally about to wrap it up in like maybe like 5 minutes. But have a wonderful dinner, or I don't know if you're eating dinner, lunch, or whatever. Either way, hope you have a wonderful day. Hope to see you next time. See you later, Greninja. All right, let's go into last one. Almost done. We're in the home stretch. Let's do, here it is. This is the color that I want. Nothing here? Perfect. Thank you so much for that. I actually seriously appreciate when you guys are kind and nice. This is what I'm doing. See, this is what I meant about the finishing touches. Messed up on that one. There it is. Right? Just adds a little bit extra to it. Should I do it to here, the helmet too? Actually, does not look bad. Right? Now that I did it to that. Should I do it to these? I might. Let's actually do it to some other spots. Right? Look at that. That already changes it up. Pretty drastically too. There we go. And then let's add some here. So like when you change up the color, it really does add to it, right? It gives it like a softer feel to it. You know? Oops, stop that. There we go, like that. Yeah, like about there. Maybe not on that one. Yeah, let's keep that one stronger, like a thicker color. Or not a thicker, but it's like a darker color. Usually I like doing it on the highlighted areas more. You know, and then like we blend it later. It's not like a big deal. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's go into that one. That one. This corner. What else? I think that's it on that. I think we're good. I think we're done. I think that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much. I seriously appreciate it. It's very fun hanging out with you guys as much as I do. And thank you so much, Greninja, Christian, Mr. Ghost. Who else? Soul, Girly, Braden. I know Alan was here earlier. Error. It's gonna take me a little bit to look for everybody's name. Like everyone who says stuff, I like to say it. Stormy was also here for a good while, to be honest. I know Warden was here, of course. Warden was the person that decided this one. I already said Alan earlier. I said Warden. I'm like now I'm like literally just going through to make sure I say everyone's name. Okay, I don't see anyone else there. Let's check on, what is it? The Twitch. On the Twitch, this is Braden. Braden was on the Twitch. Instagram, I don't see anybody on Instagram currently. I think that's everyone that I see. But yes, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. As long as you guys did. See you next time. Goodbye.